Hey guys, I'm a Hunter, and I'm just a few days post-op. I got my top surgery. Came out here to let you know, for those of you who give a damn, because I think I said in my last couple of videos that I was stressed out because I was rejected for top surgery, but I called and raised hell, and I was back on track. So apparently the receptionist didn't know who works there that they took my insurance, and so they corrected her. The other staff did, and so I was able to get it. And I'm not going to stand up and show you, but this is I'll show you what I can. It looks like I have boobs still, but that's it's really tight. She really, the surgeon, female, she really did a job on me by making sure everything stays in place. Um, so there's a lot of padding right here. And it's probably normal. I don't really pay attention to that when I watch guys who have had top surgery, if they look like they're big up here still. And maybe they just played a trick on me, and they're going to do the reveal. And when they reveal my my chest, I'm still going to have great big boobies. But that would be something. That would be on a prank show or something like that. And I would die right there. So yeah, I have it, and hopefully getting rid of the breast, and that's what they are. That's what they are called. Um, Even though you might want to call them something else. They have a lot of hormones in them, so that's getting rid of a lot of hormones that I don't want. I don't need. I don't want female hormones. So maybe that'll help me get some more changes as far as I don't know what, but maybe some more. Some guy on here just said it helped him. It helped his voice drop, and I think he got more facial hair. And he believed that it was due to having his breast removed. But I really don't know. And we'll see. I think that theory sounds about right, that it could help. I have my drains. I didn't think, it kind of made me sick at first to look at, I want to try to show you, to look at the blood draining out of me. Um, it's slowing down. It was filling up the whole, looks like a hand grenade, right? But it was filling up the whole hand grenade with blood, and it had to be removed and measured and um, recorded. So we recorded in a little handbook. Aaron's helping me. He's been a great help. He was there for me when I came out of surgery. Not right away because he brought the dog and my little dog, our little dog, and they said, "Oh, you have an animal?" And they, instead of saying a dog, one of the nurses called my little dog an animal. Like, we don't allow animals anymore. And she said, "Oh, you have to remove the animal, sir." So he was a little disappointed. But I was so groggy when I first came out of the surgery. I sound like I still am, right? But I mean, it's not half as bad as when I first came out. Um, but I tried not to say stupid things when I came out of surgery because that's what I usually do. I've had 4 surgeries in my life before, prior, and I've always said some stupid things. Like once I tried to get up off of the table after the surgery, not during, and I thought my computer was on a table, a different table, and I needed to type to talk to the nurses, and that was that's the anesthesia for you. And once I thought I was inside of a video game, that's the anesthesia for you. Another time I thought a nurse was an angel, and she did. Her eyes were so blue, and she was just so pretty, and I was flirting with her and some other people. But the nurses seemed very flattered with me. But I prayed to God, don't let me come out of surgery and start being stupid. and saying stupid stuff, even though they understand why you're saying stupid things. But I didn't want to do it anyway, and I didn't. I was so tired. I was so groggy that I had trouble speaking, and the surgery was only supposed to take 2 hours or less, and it took 3 hours. My surgery took 3 hours. That's how big those bonkers were. It took 3 hours to get them off. But actually, I didn't ask the surgeon why did it take 3 hours. I was so out of it. I think she was missing too. Like, she probably just did the surgery and went home. But then, people, the staff left over, nurses, whoever, they were telling me it took 3 hours. I was just like, what? I just said, oh, because I was so tired I wouldn't even talk about it. But I did hear them. So 3 hours, and then it took a long time to get me up and out. And I didn't want to stay the night there. Um, but, I didn't have to. It finally got me up and out. I willed myself, like I willed myself to get up and out. So that was okay. Um, Pain wise, I could feel pain, but it wasn't excruciating pain. Put it that way. The worst thing for me was um, I had trouble speaking. My mouth was so dry, I couldn't get enough ice chips in my mouth. But Aaron had to keep sticking those ice chips in my mouth. Um, One of the nurses tried to get me to eat a soda cracker, and I didn't like that she said soda cracker. And I was gonna make fun of her for saying soda cracker because who says soda cracker nowadays? Even though she wasn't some old nurse that just didn't say cracker. Um, I just wanted to say something to her, but I make a joke, but I was so out of it. I just gave her a dirty look. I went, no, because the thought of eating made me want to puke. And so when I got home, by the time I got home, so I was in there for 8 to 9 hours. But by the time I got home, um, Aaron was trying to get me to eat, saying, just try to eat something because I got to take all those medications. So you want to do it on a full stomach. You don't want an empty stomach. But just when he say something that I even liked to eat, I couldn't even handle the thought of it. I was so sick. So he made me a sandwich. I gave in to that and I threw it up. But I only had two little bites. It looked like one bite, but two small bites. And I threw it up. And then eventually I ate a soda cracker. A soda cracker. Eventually I had a soda cracker. Now I'm calling them soda crackers. Eventually I had a cracker. Okay, a saltine cracker. And it was so dry in my mouth. I hated it. I hated that cracker. But I was able to eat like two crackers and then take my pain meds and antibiotics. So yeah, I'm happy I got it. I thank the Lord for it because I did pray that I would be able to get it, and He's helped me through the whole thing. Um, so yeah, I give the Lord all the credit because I know when I wanted to transition and was able to transition, put it that way, um, I was asking questions on people that were on social media, and they wouldn't answer me. I couldn't even get one person to answer me. And then when I went on a horrible, horrible 40 and over transmitter site, to me it's horrible the way I was treated when I had to ask a question. Like they treated me like I was so stupid, uh, you know. And I think the whole thing was just they just didn't want to help me out with any money, or that's what I got out of it. They just didn't want to help me financially or anything, or give me a ride, anything like that. Even though I didn't even ask them. So they would just give stupid advice and insult me. So I got off there. Um, but those people were no help at all. And they've had their surgeries. And some said, well, it took me till I was, I don't know, whatever age. I don't want to go in about those guys anymore, but I'm glad I got the surgery. And I'll come back after I go back in a few days. My mouth is still dry. I'll come back in a few days and do the reveal. I'm not going to do it right here. I've seen some kids on here, and they'll take their vest right off, when they're not supposed to, and the gauze and everything. I just want to see what it looks like, man. And then they'll get, and they're not supposed to. I would scold those kids if they were mine. But there's plenty of gauze and to be taken off, and I've got plenty. I mean, that the doctor would not like if I took this vest off. As much as I want to, because I can't stand it. It's so constricting. It's supposed to be. Now I know, like, maybe what it feels like to be in, what do you call those straight jackets? But some of my arms are free. You can't really move your arms. Like, you want to move your arms, you gotta be very careful. So, yeah, I look like shit. But I'm actually happy because I finally got that off my chest, literally. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I don't remember a thing. Yeah, that was the surgery was fine. It was just um, trying to come out of it. Um, it was a little difficult for me uh, because I just felt really sick. That was it. It wasn't the pain as much as I felt really sick. Plus, my back was, I sprained my back again. And you would think, you don't want to lay flat on a metal table after you sprain your back. And I know when they first put me on the table, that's what I could feel was the pain in my back. And I wondered when I woke up which would feel worse, my front or my back. And I was right. It was my back. My back hurts worse than my front. But I can feel some pain in where the incisions were made. So that's going to go away. I sleep on my side. It hurts on my side, but I sleep on it anyway because that's what I do. I sleep on my side. Um, so yeah, if you haven't had your top surgery, I have some advice to make sure to tell your surgeon exactly what you want and what you don't want, um, because that's my opinion about it. Because you don't, let's say you don't want great big nipples, and you've seen people with great big nipples. You tell the surgeon, I want smaller nipples. Just if you're shy, you don't want to tell a surgeon, what to do and how to do their job. Tell them anyway. Put it out there for them, and or get somebody to do it for you. Whoever's going with you to get your surgery done. Get somebody to tell them, I don't want, like that's what I did. I said what I did want and what I don't want, and I told her more than once. So I'm pretty sure she got it through her head. I'm pretty sure that's what took her 3 hours to do my surgery too. She probably thought, it's still going to look like, he has dog ears underneath his armpits or footballs. So I got to stay in here a little bit longer. I don't know because I haven't talked to her since, but I will, and I'll get back to you guys. Peace out, as always, and subscribe because I have hardly any subscribers. I lost 2 already. I don't know why, but go ahead if you want to see my next video and you want me to reveal, see the reveal. Um, Subscribe and I'll show you guys. So do that. Should be in a few days. God willing. Peace out. Bye.